So this video is actually for anyone who either has this card in a deck or run this as a commander like I do. So it's Aethreos, Lactose, whatever, the God of Passage. For those of you who haven't seen these kind of cards before, it's indestructible, but it doesn't count as a creature unless your devotion, which is the mana symbols specifically, not on land cards, but on non-land permanents, is 7 or higher. So if your devotion is 7 or higher, it's a 5/4 indestructible, which is pretty good. But the reason why I built the deck is the final ability, which says whenever another creature you own dies, so you don't have to control it. If it's something that hits your own graveyard, you can make target player decide, where they have to decide either to let the creature go into your hand. If they don't, they take 3. When I first started playing this commander, my buddy explained something to me that I thought would be good for anyone playing this card. Even though it would seem the most noble and commander-friendly thing to do to target the person with the highest life, since they are sort of, at least in a beginner's perspective, ahead of the game, really it's always good to target the person with the lowest because that person's in more pressure. Like, they have to decide, they're in a more pressured spot. So if they lose 3 more life, they'll be close to losing. If not, so when you target the person with the lowest life, they're more pressured to say, oh, that could go back to your hand. So that's why, even though it seems the most reasonable to target someone with the highest life, it's always good to go to the person with the lowest life because they're more likely to let your creatures go back into your hand. So long story short, when something dies at Aethreos, always target the person with the lowest life because they're more likely to put it back into your hand.